And where can I stand? You know, the one thing I noticed in my time of being between homes, I don't want to say I was unhoused or homeless because I didn't really have a time when there wasn't a roof over my head. I had, and I still have a lot of friends that will allow me to crash on their couch for way too long. But in that time, when I did not have a place to call my own, that I could lock the door and keep the world out, I realized that the hardest thing in life is to not have a place to stand. You can go to the bus stop and you can stay at the bus stop until they realize that you're not waiting for the bus. And then you have to move away from the bus stop. And it's a shame because the bus stop usually has a little bit of shelter. It usually has a little bit of roof, a little bit of chair, maybe even a trash can. Sometimes it's right next to a 7-Eleven and you can plug in and use their external charger because it's easier for you to plug in outside. You shouldn't be, but hey, I had nowhere to stand. Where can you stand right now? Where do you go to? Where do you go to that you can stand, where you can shut the world out and you say, this is mine. This is my spot. This is where I am. And right now, in this country, we are proposing that the lack of a spot, a lack of somewhere to stand, is a reason for you to leave the city in which you live. And you say, well, the city is for people who pay rent, and you don't pay rent. I'll say, well, I see other people don't pay rent. A lot of people get free government contracts, get subsidies. They actually get my rent to sit here and make money. And then because we sit here like little puppies trying to catch the random sprays of water, that's why they don't pay rent. So if I don't pay rent, I just need to generate more income for other people if I'm not paying rent. Is that it? See, you haven't been chased out of your home. If you've never been evicted, you don't know what it's like to be chased out of your home, and I hope you never do, but you will be. Sometime in your life, you will have to leave a home. And depending on your situation will be how violently and how quickly and how traumatically you are torn out of that residence, because we don't just stop needing residence. It's one of the basics of survival. Shelter. We need protection from the elements. We need shade. We need somewhere to stand and to grow our vegetables and to recycle our waste. We need a place. Where do you stand on giving everyone somewhere to stand? See, it's amazing because we're talking about flushing out the cities and shipping them out to the counties, but it's not like we're going to give them farm subsidies so they can actually begin a life out there. We're just going to get rid of the problem. We get rid of the people, we get rid of the problem. But that's not what it is. The problem doesn't go away. Hunger and homelessness doesn't go away just because we get rid of the people. The problems still persist. And when the people we care about fall prey to these problems and we go, what to do, what to do? Oh, if only we had been practicing for hundreds of years with millions of people so that when the one person in our life comes along that needs it, that we care enough about to change our life in order to accommodate, when that person comes along, then we'd have the practice from doing it for a million strangers. Where do you stand?